simple Rube Goldberg machine or chain reaction machine. The principles of physics behind the Rube Goldberg machine is that when object hits another object, this causes a series reaction. Materials needed for these experiments are popsicle sticks, 10 pieces marbles, what-for unused boards, 200 ml plastic soda bottle, scissors and cutter, 1 meter thread or yarn, 5 big glue stick, glue gun, scotch tape, tissue paper or any paper, unusable paper or anything used to design, 1 candle, 1 balloon, toy car, clay, ruler and protractor. So this is the setup of my simple Rube Goldberg machine. This is composed of 4 setups. Setup 1, also known as friction path. The principles of physics behind this is the friction. So there are 3 paths. I put friction in every path. So in the first path, I friction it with scotch tape. The second path, I friction it with glue stick. The third path, I friction it with tissue paper, as you can see. Among all of this path, the marble rolls faster on the scotch tape area, then on the tissue paper, then on the rubber. Setup 2, marble seesaw. So in this setup, the principle of physics behind this are torque, which is used by the seesaw, the circular motion when the marble from setup 1 falls onto this funnel, then it will go down on the bottom. Then as more marbles falls to it, the other end will rise it. Setup 3, curve gateway. So in this setup, it is more on the principles of the Newton's law of motion. So from setup number 2, as the other end of the seesaw rises, the ball will disturb, then it applies the first law of motion, which states that an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will remain in motion unless acted upon by an external force. So the external force here is the other end of the seesaw. Then it will rolls there and in this curvy area. Then it will hit the setup 4, torque balloon. So from setup number 3, as the marble rolls there, and until it bumps into the car, it will create a momentum. And after it will create a momentum, this lightweighted toy car will move forward until it bumps with the bumper. Then after it bumps, it will move backward. And then after it will move backward, this lighted candle will pop this balloon. And now let's start our experiment. So this is the first setup. Let's observe the first marble to be in the second setup and be in a circular motion. See that, guys? Then the second marble to be in the setup 1 and observe the friction in the setup. And let's observe the third marble. The other end of the seesaw rises, then pushes the marble and pushes the car, and let's wait for the balloon to pop up. In 3, 2, 1, and then we are successful.